Alright, so in this problem, I have x to the power of x is equal to x to the power of 2. So to solve this, what I'm first going to do is I am going to take the natural log on both sides. Or sorry, actually before that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide both sides by x to the power of 2. So x to the power of 2 divided by x to the power of 2, that's 1. So now I have x to the power of x over x to the power of 2 is equal to 1. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m over a to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m minus n. So x to the power of x over x to the power of 2, that's equal to x to the power of x minus 2, which is equal to 1. Now, if I take the natural log, or ln, on both sides, I get ln x to the power of x minus 2 is equal to ln 1. And if I have something in the form ln a to the power of b, I can actually move this exponent b to the front. So this can equal b times ln a. In this case, ln x to the power of x minus 2, I can move x minus 2 to the front. So this can equal x minus 2 times ln x, which is equal to ln 1, which, if you guys already know, is 0. Now, if I distribute the ln x, well, x times ln x, that's x times ln x, negative 2 times ln x is negative 2 ln x. Now I have this is equal to 0. Now from here, if I factor out ln x, actually, there is no need to factor there is no need to distribute ln x out. That was my bad. Instead, I'm going to make this into two equations. I have x minus 2 is equal to 0, and I have ln x is equal to 0. So x minus 2 equals 0. This is pretty simple. All I have to do is add 2 on both sides, and I get x is equal to 2. So this is already one solution of x. Now for ln x equals 0, I'm going to take e to the power of ln on both sides, e to the power of both sides, and e to the power of 0, that's 1. E to the power of ln x, e and ln x cancel out, e and ln cancel out, so I'm left with x. So I get x is equal to 1. So my two solutions are x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1. Alright, so in this problem I have a to the power of 9 plus a to the power of 9 plus a to the power of 9 plus a to the power of 9. So, for my solution, I'm going to first start by factoring out a to the power of 9. So now I have a to the power of 9 times 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that's equal to 4. So this is equal to a to the power of 9 times 4. And if you guys already didn't know, 8, this is the same thing as 2 to the power of 3. And 4, this is half of 8, so this is going to be 2 to the power of 2. So if I replace these values with 4 and 8, I get 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 9 times 2 to the power of 2. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 9, that's going to equal 2 to the power of 3 times 9. And 3 times 9 is 27. So now I have 2 to the power of 27 times 2 to the power of 2. And now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m times a to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m plus n. So 2 to the power of 27 times 2 to the power of 2, this is equal to 2 to the power of 27 plus 2, which is equal to 2 to the power of 29. So this is my answer. Alright, so in this problem, I have 3 to the power of x is equal to 7 to the power of x plus 2. So now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So 7 to the power of x plus 2, I can rewrite as 7 to the power of x times 7 to the power of 2. Now, I'm going to go ahead and divide both sides by 7 to the power of x. So then these two cancel out, and now I'll have 3 to the power of x over 7 to the power of x is equal to 7 to the power of 2. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m over b to the power of m, this is equal to a over b to the power of m. So 3 to the power of x over 7 to the power of x is going to equal 3 over 7 to the power of x, which is equal to 7 to the power of 2. Now, 7 to the power of 2, that's the same thing as 49, so I have 3 over 7 to the power of x is equal to 49. Now, if I take the log on both sides, if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move b here to the front, so this is going to equal b times log a. So in this case, log 3 over 7 to the power of x, I can move x to the front, so this is going to equal x times log 3 over 7 is equal to log 49. And this is I'm actually going to take log with base of 3 over 7, not just normal log. Sorry about that. So I have log base 3 over 7. And as you can see, these two are simply going to cancel out. So now I have x is equal to log base 3 over 7 of 49. And now this is the same thing as log 49 over log 3 over 7. And first off, 49, that's the same thing as 7 squared. So now I have log 7 squared over log 3 over 7. And log 3 over 7 I can rewrite as log 3 minus log 7. So this is my final answer.